With Bad Bunny's absolutely massive Super Bowl halftime show happening just a few weeks ago, it's got me thinking, who's next? I don't know about you guys, but I think I have a pretty good guess. Honestly, this isn't even a prediction video because I'm like 95% sure that it's one of these two people, Harry Styles or Miley Cyrus. Look, there are tons of great options that the NFL could pick to do the show. Justin Bieber, BTS, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Post Malone, Pitbull. God, please let it be Pitbull. But none of those choices make as much sense as Harry or Miley. Let's start with why Harry Styles would be a phenomenal pick for the 2027 Super Bowl halftime show. So, Harry is one of the most listened to artists on Spotify with over 60 million monthly listeners. And this is only gonna shoot up with his new album release. The timing of his new album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, is what makes Harry a major contender, as it releases with just enough time for it to spread around the country and his hype to be at an all-time high. This is also Harry's first album release in a few years, so his somewhat dormant popularity is going to shoot back up. Another major factor is that Harry is an elite performer, someone who has sold out MSG 15 days in a row and is set to sell out 30 shows in 2026. He's someone who brings incredible energy, vibes, and costumes to his shows, so you know fans will get a spectacle. Not to mention that Harry was a part of the biggest boy band of all time, One Direction. Those fans don't just go away, and with increasing talks of a reunion at some point in time, what better time for a One Direction cameo than on the biggest stage? The final reason that I think Harry could be the 2027 Super Bowl performer is because the last couple of years with Kendrick and Bad Bunny, there has been controversy and political statements from both performers. Now, I'm not saying I disagree with those political statements, or that they were even super over the top, but the NFL may decide to go for a more neutral or safe performer who won't cause as much drama. Alright, so those are the main reasons for Harry Styles being the 2027 performer. Now let's talk about Miley. Miley Cyrus is making a major comeback, as the 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana is this year. They're doing a whole special on Disney Plus for the event, and just like Harry and One Direction, this is bringing the OG fans back out of the woodwork. Similar to Harry Styles, Miley of course has a huge musical following, with over 50 million monthly listeners. With many iconic songs and a voice that has transcended genres through covers, Miley would have the opportunity to dive into all sorts of entertaining songs with major musical guests. The 2027 Super Bowl is also being hosted in LA, so with Miley becoming synonymous with the state through her hit song Malibu, and her having spent a significant portion of her life in LA, she's a fan favorite of the city. Similar to the last reason that Harry could be on the NFL's radar, Miley hasn't been especially controversial in the political realm. Sure, she may be liberal like 90% of celebrities, but it's doubtful she would make any sort of grand political statement like Kendrick or Bad Bunny did. Again, I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, I'm just saying it's a thing that the NFL might not want. Miley may also be called upon because she's American, and for the 250th anniversary of America, it's not a terrible idea to have the performer be an American citizen. But what do I know? Are Miley and Harry the clear frontrunners to perform at the Super Bowl next year? My opinion is, of course, just speculation, and who the hell knows what the NFL would actually decide on, but let me know in the comments who you would want to perform.